Little light ground fog, sun, and cows on the side hill. And the orb. And a chirping bird over there being annoying. It flat out dumped all night. I don't even know when it quit. But the driveway's a little soft under my feet. And I'm really surprised that the sun's shining. I actually watched a piece of the news last night. It said it was going to get really bad overnight. It was going to rain on into the morning. And I don't know. Yeah, here we see Dino down there next to Boomer. Boomer's behind him, not like he's chasing her. You know, they're chilling down here. Except for one standing by the gate. And of course we have those that don't get to get out yet. They need some hay. That's also a mess, so maybe today that'll get cleaned. Then they'll get some hay. And then these four little twerps. Huh, girls? Huh. Yeah, you want to say hi? Want to say hi? Not so much. And from here, I don't see any new babies, but I haven't gone in. Maybe there's something laying inside. Put a clip that Rook got last night of some of that burn up by Estacada. She was working on a generator at I believe a 911 tower up there. She was in and out of there a couple times, and the road's closed and it's guarded, so you know, ain't safe for people to be in. And by golly, it did rain. That had just shy of 2 tenths in it last night before the rain. So a little over a ½ inch. Anyway, after last night's video went up, she sent me 2 more clips. One of them, she's actually talking, believe it or not. So I'll probably throw them on the end of this one, I guess. Actually easier to throw it at the tail end than it is to throw it at the beginning. And, well, maybe I won't forget it. Let's see what the day brings. There's Dancer's kid, that big brute. He's got a snotty nose. He was laying down toward the bottom in here. So I go check him out. See why he's still laying there and not real lively. Oh, he's going to get his temp checked here in a minute. And the newest little bugger down here, yeah, he's running temp today. And his navel isn't big, but it's not what it should be. Yeah, it's the size of my pinky. It's not hard, but it's not soft either. So, you know, he's just above what I like for a temperature threshold. Hey, Ty, wait on that. I figured tomorrow he would probably be well over 103-degree temps. So, and 101 to 102 is what we want to see. And she either bopped a nerve or he's having a reaction. That's why I told her not to let him out yet. Walk him around a little bit, and either way, hopefully straighten it out. Generally, they don't have a reaction to new fluor or Banamine. It's usually you just got too close to a nerve and they'll walk it off. And we got to try to get Boomer's calf in because he's got some really nasty looking scours, but I think he just went back out. Go figure. Yeah, we'll treat the ones we can, but He don't walk this off here in a minute or two, he's going to get a little heavy. Hopefully not, though. Clean bales for the pregnant cows, and the bottom ones are crappy, they'll go to the steers. But I wanted to show you this. Somebody actually just got a bath yesterday, last thing of the day.
That pisses me off.
And I'm not sure where she was to get that. It looks to me like she was behind a cow.
She was.
Doesn't look like she laid down and rubbed in it.
No.
But yep, so she's going to get hosed here in a little bit. Well, the vultures are back. Hopefully they're not looking for any calves.
They take close to us too.
Oh.
No, you're not coming up.
Two there, and there's two more flying around somewhere.
Right there, Daddy.
Yeah, she's pointing up. He's up there. Yeah,
Go fuck yourself,
missed him. Oh well. You dry stuff off when you bring it in the shop after it's just been freshly pressure washed where you got to work on it. That's how I'm going to do it. Excuse the bumpies. I was cruising over an electric cord. Because there's the valve pack. And I'm 99.99% sure it's the O-rings where the valve pack meets the transmission that are the issue. Since it was doing it on two of the three valves and the other valve we weren't using. But it didn't matter if we were swinging the mower or raising and lowering, it was puking. So, you know, all that was full of oil. And tires are all aired up on this beast now. These are some good tires. Can you tell? This is the better one. When we put tires on this last, we went down to Farmland Tractor, whom we don't do business with anymore for other reasons. And these came off four-wheel drive white. We got four of them off of it, because that's all that was left off of it. One of them is a different tire, but three of them are the same one. And the best one of the three happens to be the dual with the oddball tire. Didn't take these long to start coming apart. Kind of pissed me off, but you know, they're still on here. They haven't got any worse. Gets a big flap hanging and take a knife and cut it off so they don't catch stuff. One of these days, though, I know they're going to let loose. The reason we don't deal with them anymore was actually the injector pump on the 4010. We were making big bales, custom job for a guy at Forest Grove, and Dad trailered the 4010 out there, and he went to fire it up, and it fired up, and it started doing a high idle. Couldn't idle it down. I had to physically go to the pump to wiggle stuff and idle it down, and then it wouldn't start. So, you know, pump was shot. John Deere dealer says, yeah, we can have one in a week. Well, it's going to rain by then. Farmland says, yeah, we got a reman sitting here. Bring the old pump down. So we sent Becky down while we were working in the field. She picked up the new reman pump, left the old one there. I spent 3 days trying to get that tractor to run with that new pump and couldn't figure out why. Called up one of the mobile mechanics around. He stopped by. We weren't too far from his house anyway. He stopped by. He spent 2 hours with me. We figured out that brand new reman pump was shot. So call them up and, well, bring it back and we'll give you your old pump back. They didn't want to give our money back, but they give us the old pump back. That's great. While Becky was there, she took the pump out of the box it was in, and they put our pump in that box and handed it to the UPS man as he left. and it was supposed to go to some reman outfit in Indiana. So long story short, we got stroked really hard on that one. They never give us any money back on it, wouldn't do a thing. No, they basically said, F you. We'll give you your pump back. Well, you don't have our pump to give it back to us. So how are you going to do that? Oh, well, F you. And they hung up. So, since then we deal with other people. But anyway, Dad ended up getting a hold of a guy that runs a injection pump outfit in Portland. Happens to live north end of our county. And he met him along the highway and handed it to him. And he calls him back later. He says, nobody remanned that pump. The supply pump, which is a vein pump in the end, the veins in it were powder. He's never seen anything like that. And the rest of the ejector pump was toast. So he rebuilt it to the tune of $800 and some bucks on top of what we already paid for the reman pump. And of course, farmland tractor, they wouldn't try to reimburse us a dime on it. So guess what? Since then, we've been buying parts from Mr. Tractor Salvage at the other end of the state. They throw it on a truck and we see it in 2 or 3 days. Unless we want it really fast. But anyway, that's that story. And this one, like I said, I hope it's just a freaking O-ring. And I'm really hoping we don't have to move anything here. We'll start by pulling that step off because, it's just in the way no matter what you do. And then we'll go from there. And she's busy reading the tech manual. See if she can figure it out. And that big goggle-eyed cow we've been watching. Maybe she got calf on the ground already. I don't know. We moved her over to the other end of the barn, so she's in a clean spot.
I don't think I've ever seen an old cow so big and so goddamn excited over a straw bed coming in my entire life.
She threw a little fresh straw in on top for her, and she loves that.
When I was in there, but my God, stink to high holy hell, and it almost like a water bag broke, but it was not her water bag.
Yeah, she was in there. That means she had to move before she could pee. Calf ran away. Anyway, she had a mucus string that was dragging on the ground, big around as my thumb, so hopefully we have a calf today. If not, I hope it's before the video goes up tonight anyway. And our somewhat nice day. We made it in for lunch after it started to rain, and it flat out dumped while we were in eating lunch. Then it did this. Well, literally, this is 20 minutes after we moved her over here. Ty said she had fun when she put the bale in. Could have put another bale in, but, not like we got a lot, but I see a grapefruit. It'll probably become a basketball here in a little bit, so I'll keep an eye on her, make sure things go right. She's perfectly capable. She's probably never had his helper before. I don't know. We only help if we need to, or, hey, there's times that I'm too freaking tired. I want to go to bed. You're going to have a live calf on the ground before I go to sleep. Because sometimes they take a while, but she shouldn't. Hopefully I get out of here and she'll be more comfortable and she'll lay down and do it to it. Oh, look at what we got here. This happens once in a while. She never laid down. I came in, put the straw in for her, and he's going to hang there for a while. But whatever it is. But it's fine because look at, eyes are open, airways clear, calf is breathing. I have to take care of that.
Mama?
Well, I walked in and, sorry, I missed the climax part for you. I did a 15-second TikTok, which is when she fell out. It's a heifer calf. Head up, wanting to go.
Hello.
Just the way I like to see them. Sometimes they slow down at the hip. They just got to get wiggled out. And she did. Mom turned around, dropped her on her head right there. So,
we know if she's stupid. We know what happened.
Finish getting the stuff out of her when you drop them on her head like that. So anyway, 324A. She's not one to look at with that kinked up back, but she'd been that way a long time. She wasn't that way when she was a young cow.
Yes, she was.
Not like that.
Not as bad as this.
But anyway, that would be a good-looking Dino heifer calf. And when she goes out, she gets to go out with Bam Bam. So
And we got one more cow.
just means we go out those gates instead of out that gate. Ty just said there's one more that hasn't calved yet that goes with Bam Bam. Otherwise, everybody goes with Dino. So hopefully, Dino gets everybody he already has bred before they get out there. That way, maybe we got a chance of all of his being bred.
And that's another May calf, by the way.
Oh yeah, that calf ain't due till next month.
Well, tomorrow, really.
Which is pretty close now. There we go. We ended up out checking calves, and a customer came. She'd been here since the last clip. That's been a couple hours ago. And I came in to check on her, and she was down there on the concrete. So I just got her back up here. I don't know if this is her first attempt at a teat or second, but she's looking for the right thing. She's just not necessarily getting it. Yeah. There she got. She got a hold of it, but kind of hard to suck through the side of your mouth. There we go. Oh, lost it again. Well, anyway, it's the end of the day, so thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all had a good Saturday, and hopefully Sunday treats you well.
Adventures work takes me on about 7 miles off a highway that's currently closed partway. It's closed due to them cleaning up after the wildfire last year, a couple years ago. I don't remember when this one was. But yeah, I was special enough to get access to come up here because nobody's getting through other than the loggers. So that was nice that they let me through. And I was like, I kind of have to be up there.